Okay, I want to just give a little rundown on how to animate Boo because there are a little bit of updates that are different from when we had him for the animatic. So when we animated him around, we had this NURB circle, this halo, and it's pretty much the same deal. You don't have to follow this. I just want to quickly demonstrate, but I'm just gonna quickly animate it. But you'll see now that when I animate it, and then pressing S to set that keyframe, you'll see this like red line along the bottom. It just means that it's rendering, but you'll see that there's a little bit of a jiggle, which is really cute. But there's something else just to keep in mind, that if you are translating him really fast in a short amount of time, so literally like 10 keyframes later, I'm just gonna translate him really, I'm just gonna translate him like that, press S to set that keyframe. You can already see, and I'll play it, that the cloth geometry gets a little bit of messed up. And so just do your best to not have him move too fast. But something that I wanted to, the main reason I'm making this video, I'm just gonna delete these keyframes. Shift, drag, right click, delete. Okay, we're back at frame 1. I'm pressing F just to refocus. So we have rotate me here. I kind of tried, there's a lot of geometry, and so I tried my best to name them just really simply so that you know what to do with each component. But we have the left arm, and we can wave it, move it back and forth. We have the right arm, we can wave it, move it back and forth. And so if you need to keyframe his or animate his arms, you'll just click and keyframe these guys. And then it's the eyes that are the most confusing part. So we have I'm gonna demonstrate on the left eye here. I'm gonna do open me, and then animate me. And so this is what we're gonna be keyframing just to do expressions. And I set it up in a way where you just kind of have to type in numbers to animate his expressions. So I have the animate me selected. I'm just gonna press S to set that first keyframe. And then I'm gonna set another keyframe. And you'll see down to the right under the channel box or layer editor, there's like these little attributes, and these are just custom just to make it easier. So say I want to make him smile, right? So I'm gonna just go a couple keyframes. I'm gonna click S to set that keyframe, and then I'm gonna go to smile here, and 1 means it's activated. I'm gonna make sure that this isn't a light red, so I'll press S so it's confirmed. And then I'm gonna have him hold this smile for a couple of keyframes, press S, and then when I'm ready for him to let go of that smile, I'm just gonna go back, put that to 0, and you'll see he's smiling. And you won't have to do that for the right eye, because basically you just have to animate one eye. What you're gonna do is anything that happens in your timeline here, I'm just gonna shift, left click, drag, and select everything. I'm gonna go right click, and then I'm gonna click copy. And then I'm gonna go to the right eye, open me, and then I'm gonna go to the animate me, and I'm gonna right click. I'm gonna go to paste, but paste connect. And basically it will have it automatically done for you, which is really nice. If doing the whole open me, animate me, it is a lot of there is a lot of stuff in here. If that gets a bit too confusing, you just have to select this big circle. Ignore these small circles, but these big circles around the eyes, you can use that to select and play around with the keyframes. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, I don't blame you. It was really confusing to even set up. And so if it doesn't end up working out, then I don't mind going, like, if you send me your Maya file and you do the transformations for the body and the arms, I can take care of the emotions. Um, but yeah, forgot to mention was scaling, because you will have to scale this Boo model once you're in your scene file. And how you're gonna do that is you're not gonna scale the Boo group, but you're just gonna open it and just the nerve circle. But it is a little finicky sometimes because I'm just gonna press R to resize, scale it a little bit, Q, okay. And then you'll see in the timeline, like, I didn't do anything other than rescale it, but it's just doing this really weird thing. And I wouldn't worry about that. So I'm just gonna Command S it. All I did was scale it. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna reopen it. And then it's fine. It's just overreacting. Sometimes, now I'm gonna scale this back down actually, but I'm gonna scale this back down. So shift, left click, oops. Okay, shift, okay, shift, okay. We're gonna select the nerve circle. I'm gonna shift, left click, and just press 1 to resize it back to its original size. Press Q to confirm. And then, yeah, so same thing. But I'm gonna save that, close it, reopen it. Okay, it's not doing it. But if you, basically, in summary, if you're rescaling it or resizing it and it does that weird windy cloth thingy, and all you did was resize, just save it, close the file, reopen it, and see if the playback is fine. If it's not, you might have to do it a second time. It's really weird, it's really random. But yeah, don't be too alarmed.